some oil company hired some wildlife people, you know, like it was just them being like not even the top tier like zoo handlers.
Yeah, have the guy say to a few people, I usually deal with hippos. I'm stretching out something new.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're really going to make some people freak out. It's going to be great. I mean, it's really, it'll definitely get people's attention. That's for sure.
My group has invented an organization that those emails are from. Does that make sense? No, so the Rehabitat project does not actually exist. It's satire. It's a way for us to speak about all of the damage that's being done by the pipeline and do it in a funny, satirical, media-grabby way to get the story out and also to pressure the banks to not finance this pipeline.
Oh my God.
Towards the end of the presentation, there is going to be a very theatrical climax involving some animals.
Like real animals?
No, they're fake. They look real. No, they're not. And that's going to be a very symbolic moment for imperial wreckage and disaster and life lost that will happen because of the pipeline.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, that's good. We came to Paris because we heard about a pipeline project that is in East Africa. It's called EACOP, the East African Crude Oil Pipeline, and the company that's behind it is a French company called Total.
It makes me feel helpless. It makes me feel like someone is going to grab what belongs to us.
I have lost totally due to the oil activities, and all these has been caused by Total.
Intimidation was very, very, very high to intimidate us to sign and to force us to sign.
Those oil companies come and destroy our crops.
It's going to be absolutely ecologically devastating. But the interesting thing about Total is that they are spending an enormous amount of money convincing people that they are a sustainable energy company. Meanwhile, they are running a giant crude oil pipeline through some of the most pristine ecosystems in the entire world. And there's just no way to make sense of that. And so we're here to help them be a little bit more honest.
Rehabitat is our greenwashing program that we are presenting on their behalf, as though it's a Total Energies program.
Dites Jumbo à Rehabitat, le premier programme de conservation basé sur l'équivalence d'habitat. Avec l'aide de l'ingénierie adaptative de biodiversité, notre technologie révolutionnaire de fret transocéanique à énergie solaire transporte des espèces irremplaçables vers des habitats écologiquement équivalents, plus sûrs et plus durables.
It's an incredibly imperialistic project that they're doing. And so what better place than announcing it inside a Napoleonic ballroom in Paris?
press are going to fill the ballroom. They're going to hear the presentation from our two actors. One of them is representing Rehabitat as an executive, and the other one is representing East Africa.
And meanwhile, we'll be sending out a series of press releases that look very much like they're from the real Total to thousands of French and international press, letting them know about the plan. And we have a Twitter account that is activating to let the world who can't be in the room know about this incredible plan.
This is the East African Crude Oil Pipeline, or EACOP, from Hoima, Uganda to the port of Tanga in Tanzania. EACOP will unlock East Africa's economic potential. However, the pipeline runs through vibrant ecosystems. The East African Crude Oil Pipeline cannot avoid its course, nor can we reduce its impact. I'm very proud to introduce Rehabitat, the very first habitat equivalency assisted migration project. Rehabitat will save animals by moving them out of the way to a safer place, right here in France. This pipeline offers us for the first time the incredible opportunity to tap the energy riches of East Africa with a clear conscience. How will it work? Well, first, Rehabitat's ecology and innovation team works with climate models to predict French ecological zones that will transition due to climate change towards the subtropical conditions, mimicking conditions around the East African pipeline corridor. Please meet the SV Rehabitat, our 200-meter wind and solar-powered carbon-neutral cargo ship. Wildlife enjoy passage in comfortable transitional habitats aboard a vessel that also offsets the CO2 impacts of the EACOP project. Rehabitat employs former agriculturists relocating from their homes along the pipeline route to be sanitation specialists, handlers, and morale monitors aboard the SV Rehabitat, completing the total compensation strategy. I am honored to introduce my colleague, Mr. Kan Malonga.
Bonjour et bienvenue à tous. Dans cette cage se trouve mon ami Reza, un oiseau calao à joues argentées, qui vit dans la région qui abritera bientôt l'oléoduc d'Afrique de l'Est. Au nom des peuples de l'Ouganda et de la Tanzanie, et bien évidemment au nom de Reza, nous apportons notre soutien inconditionnel au projet Rehabitat. En vous remerciant.
Everybody, say bonjour to Reza. And here to welcome her, my friend François, the rooster, national bird of France, and these two species will cohabitate for the first time in history thanks to Rehabitat. François, say Jambo.
I'm very sorry.
You can find more information on our website. Sorry for that. So, thanks for coming. I'm really sorry. Please check the website and details. Maybe we can find
À l'origine de ce happening satirique, des activistes du groupe américain des Fixers, proches des Yes Men, un collectif de militants qui dénonce le libéralisme par des canulars. Ici, tout est faux. Le film, tout comme les attachés de presse, la plupart des journalistes et l'homme au pupitre, un comédien qui joue un responsable de Total.
Construisons un avenir énergétique pour lequel nous pouvons tous rugir de plaisir.
Le projet fait l'objet de vives critiques de la part d'ONG qui dénoncent un impact majeur sur l'environnement et sur les populations locales. Elles ont assigné la multinationale en justice pour manquement à son devoir de vigilance.
On parle de plus de 100 000 personnes qui sont aujourd'hui affectées par le projet Tilanga et par l'oléoduc EACOP en Ouganda et en Tanzanie.
So our fake PR disaster did make a bloody splash and embarrass Total for their greenwashing, but the truth is they're barreling forward trying to make ECOP. So it's really important that we all keep on the pressure to do the right thing. We need to pressure the banks that are considering financing ECOP, and we need to pressure the French government. We need to force them to withdraw their diplomatic and military and economic support for this horrific pipeline. The government is also hiding behind Total's greenwashing, and we need to expose their hypocrisy and complicity, even if we mess up a few puppets along the way.